Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Buccaneers first down.
Now the third-year man from USC, this is Ronald Jones. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
This is Jones. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. And that will be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a first and 10 at the 20. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. He'll complete this to Ingram, his tight end. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple.
At the 28-yard line.
A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. Fighting through it, he's got space. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. What did you see there on the defensive side? What allowed that good-sized run?
Well, they were in a cover 2 alignment, which means your 2 safeties are back away from the line of scrimmage. So if you can match up your blocking at the line, at the point.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. William Golston just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was a surprise.
There goes Sterling Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Only speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Able to fight through 1 tackle. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. That catch good for only a couple.
Gronkowski.
So those are the numbers for Gronk in last week's outing. 5 catches, 52 yards, and a touchdown.
This defense is ranked near the bottom of the league against the pass. You get the sense that he feels like if he gets covered on any call, he's going to be upset. He thinks he should be open on every snap in this game.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
First down, Buccaneers.
Brady now on first down. And this is incomplete. The tight end Cameron Brate was the target, but it'll be second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown.
Ronald Jones, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
The kick is good.
He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Oh, a good-looking return setup here.
The Giants take over first and 10. At their own.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Now Jones. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Shaquille Barrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. From the gun, Jones. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
This is fielded at the 7. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out. He's got a man, complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 46 yards.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that'll agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Jones. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete.
Brady's pass.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
He was brought down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Brady to Evans that time. 1st down, Tampa. And Brate, the tight end's got it. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Brady saying let's go as he'll hustle him to the line. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here at half number 1. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll run it with Jones. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Now Brady, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. 2nd down and goal. Brady, and he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones, as the first half is winding down, and the Bucs have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
A final shot before break. Jones into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the 2nd half in Week 8 in the NFL. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the 2nd half. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Valentine on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 31.
Now here comes Daniel Jones and the Giants again. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, well, get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the 3rd quarter. On 2nd and 9, Jones, that's complete to Slayton. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it. Lewis. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
1st down.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. There goes Sterling Shepard. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Sterling Shepard. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Now we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll be out right at the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
And a Buccaneer 1st down.
Jones. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. And quickly they get to the line. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. And oh, look at the catch by Gronkowski. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tom Brady, of course, a member of the Bucs now, but it was these Giants who were his Super Bowl nemesis. Twice they were able to take down Brady's Pats in Super Bowls 42 and 46. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18 from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Jones. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
The 23-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. To throw, it's Brady. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. But the Brady-Gronk connection, certainly something to watch here with the Bucs in 2020. Of Tom Brady's 541 touchdown passes coming into 2020, Gronk's 78 were the most of any receiver. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers. But that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Jones on 1st down. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Vita Vea in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. That's complete left side to Shepard. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And Ingram hauls it in. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Jones now operating from the gun. Catch made by Slayton. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Not much there, only a yard. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. He's back to throw. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 19. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains to Shepard, complete over the middle. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minutes.
Down Giants.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season, is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. So here's Brady and the Bucs. Down 21-20. A little under 40 seconds to go. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
All right, they picked up yardage, but they've got to get up to the line of scrimmage and spike it. They've got one timeout left. Want to save it.
That was DeAndre Baker that time who was able to break that one up. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. From midfield, here's Brady. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 37. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. So it all rests now on the right foot of the kicker, Matt Gay. This a long one from 54. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. So it all rests now on the right foot of the kicker, Matt Gay. This a long one from 54. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play in overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
First and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.